Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I want to start a series that I would like to call How to Invade 500 Worlds, in which series I will talk about my word bearers, how I build them, how they progress, and what I want to add to them. So first, the first thing you see, and I guess if you follow me on Instagram, you see I have Zadulayak and some blade slaves. These are the core of my army. I've read a lot of the Siege of Terra novels, and that's why I like Zadulayak a lot. He's an awesome model. He's an even better character in the Heresy. And so I chose for my word bearers to go with Zadulayak as my commander, although I don't know if I bring him every game, but I think I could. The problem is, if I bring him with the blade slaves, he won't be able to join any units, and I kinda envisioned him joining my Vorbak, so maybe I just use the blade slaves as 2 more Vorbak. They look a little samey, who knows? They do have the same base size, do they? Yeah, they have. Okay. They have the same base size, so maybe I use the 2 blade slaves as more Vorbak. And yeah, ignore the plasma pistols, I guess. So yeah, basically what you see on the table is everything I own for the word bearers at the moment. It's 30 tacticals, Zadulayak, 2 blade slaves, 5 Ashen circle, 5 Vorbak, don't know if I said that already, and the Contemptor dreadnought. Yeah, it's a little bit dark because the light shines on my painting place, because yeah, this is where I paint. I need the good lighting. Yes, so I went with Zadu because yeah, he's an awesome character, but he's not a this is not a Siege of Terra force. This is actually a Shadow Crusade force, and I chose Mark V for my tactical marines because I've seen the first trailer for Death of Hope, and I really liked it. I really liked it, so that's why I went with that. I also have dry brushed them very lightly with silver instead of normal edge highlighting with normal paints, because they are metallic. I've already said that a couple of times, but yeah, they are metallic, and I wanted them to look a little battle worn, because even though the traitors had surplus amounts of resources, the Shadow Crusade forces were actually in enemy territory, so that's why I thought, yeah, giving them Mark V and heavily weathered, or what, as much as I can do for heavy weathering, would be a good thing. So that's why I got my 30 Mark V Marines. Yes, it's not the easiest way to build an army, not the cheapest way to build an army, but if you pry on Facebook and whatever, you can find some decent deals on them, I guess. So I went on Facebook hunting again, like I told you in my last video. Yeah, my camera's a little crappy, so it won't focus that well. Let me get a shot of them. Yeah, see? Look nice and evil. I love how the Mark V looks. I think it looks so evil. I think the snout of the helmet makes it look so evil. And I don't know if it's the studs on the armor. I wanted to say something else, but that maybe would have been inappropriate. The studs on the armor, is it the studs of the armor or the snouts? I don't know. but it looks inherently evil. So I figured that this looks very good for the word bearers. Let's look at these dudes. Yeah. Yes, I have a sergeant with a bolt pistol and a chainsword. You may ask yourself why. I give you the answer. Because chainswords are cool, and yeah, they're underused in the Heresy. I'm not a fan of the whole Artificer armor and Power Fist Sergeant. Even though I like Power Fists, I love Power Fists as a weapon in Warhammer, because I imagine like them having a huge fist and beating someone is pretty funny. When you think about them using laser weapons and planet destroying missiles, then you have just a huge fist and whack someone to death. Pretty funny. But yeah, this is my Power Fist Sergeant. Very nice. I love how they turned out. So basically I wanted to highlight them traditionally with red, like exactly like they said in the Warhammer community video, like the how to paint pre-heresy or heresy word bearers. But I didn't want to, because it didn't gave the feel that I wanted for my word bearers. So I just went like with no. I paint them dark metallic, and I then highlight them or dry brush the metallic. I'm not the most talented painter. That's why I always try to dry brush more than I edge highlight. So my model looks good at arm's length. Because as I said, I'm not the most talented painter. This is my little treasure of the army. In my opinion, the coolest unit of the word bearers, the Ashen Circle. Why they have Mark III armor and a jump pack, even though Forge World said you can't have a jump, can't jump with Mark III armor. I don't know, but yeah. Sergeant Iconoclast has an Inferno pistol, and a power axe. Why the power axe? Well, because if he fights against another sergeant, and he has Artificer armor, he needs to crack that. Also, one other member has some power axe. That is actually a power axe from Conversion World, because Conversion World does awesome weapons for Space Marines. Even though for normal Space Marines they are a little bit oversized, I think. They are very much oversized. But on the Ashen Circle, because they have a jumping motion, they look better. And yeah, that's why I use they look better. That's why I use the Conversion World weapons. I would recommend you to always use Conversion World weapons if you want to have some fancy weapons. For Terminators, they fit very well for Terminators. And for bigger models, I guess. So, yeah. Conversion World is a good side. I used that for my White Scars, to get Power Glaives for my White Scars, because apparently every other Legion other than the White Scars can have weapon packs for their special weapons. But yeah, White Scars are not the topic today. The word bearers are. So with these dudes, with the Vorbak, was actually hard to paint them. It was when I build them. So imagine me just ever having painted loyal Space Marines, or not loyal Space Marines, but nothing too mutated, nothing too bad. Builds the Vorbak. First of all, they were hard to build, not because of the instructions or something, because of their form and how the models are. You don't know if this is if this is supposed to fit like this or not. And then when I was painting them, I was having another problem. Like, oh, what am I doing? What is armor? What is flesh? I don't know. And then I said, okay, I just primed them Gracia, the Gracia spray, and I just decided what's flesh and what's armor, and then I started painting. Then I slapped Gilliman flesh on it, the contrast paint, and highlighted it a little bit with a bright flesh tone, because for these mutated and very organic shapes, the contrast paints lend themselves very well. Also, every scripture on the Gal Vorbak has been made with the Warpstone Glow contrast paint, the Warpstone contrast paint, because they are demons and the scripture on their armor is green. That's why I did it. So it looks spooky. So maybe my anime makes worse decision because they are spooky, I guess. This is the sergeant, or at least who I intend to be the sergeant of the Gal Vorbak. Again, green flames because of chaos. Chaos is evil and spooky. Yeah, this is the sergeant of them. Really love them. Great models. Then I have my Contemptor Dreadnought. He is also very nice. He turned out extremely well. Him I didn't dry brush actually. I just applied some edge highlights that you can't see on the camera really. But yeah, you may have already seen him on Reddit or on Instagram. Yeah, Contemptor Dreadnoughts are amazing. I love Contemptor Dreadnoughts. This one I gave the Volkite because it looks cool, and the Chain Fist because it looks cool. Maybe not the best choice of weapons, I guess. There could be better choices of weapons. But then again, at the end of the day, always build what you find cool. Do not build to lose, I guess, but always build the armies that you find are cool to play as. And yeah, this is it. And an update from the last video. I actually know now how to base these dudes. Shout out to Lewis from Horus Heresy Birmingham. He showed me Luke's APS, and on the side of Luke's APS I actually found the city rubble, which looks it's like a light sand tone city rubble, I guess. So I think that works for Ultramar, because I imagine it to have a lot of marble floors and stuff. And so yeah, if you are in the area of Birmingham, I mean, I'm not the biggest YouTuber, but maybe if you are in the area of Birmingham, join the events, because Lewis is a very nice person. He's an awesome dude. I think their events are actually amazing. So yeah, that's been it with the video. The progress of my word bearers. I've envisioned them to be a Last of the Serrated Suns army, but I like tanks, and you can't really deep strike tanks or outflank with the Last of the Serrated Suns. So, but I also want a drop pod army, because I think in the Shadow Crusade it would make sense to drop in, destroy a city, destroy the planet, and then go off. So if you have any tips on how to build my army, put them in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. Share the video. Join the Discord server to talk Heresy, Warhammer 40k, or whatever you like. Have a good one, stay healthy, and goodbye.